Excellent, you have now retrieved your keys out of the lockbox, and I will show you now how to use the bike. So first of all, remove the battery key from the keychain. Just take it out, because the battery key will stay inside the battery while you use the bike. You put it in, and from the locked position, you turn to the on position. Now the battery light is on. You can see that better in the darkness. Once the battery key is inside, you take the AXA key here, the L-shaped key, and you put it in the lock from the left side. Like this, you can release the frame lock and also the chain here. The keys now stay inside the bike lock. Before somebody gets into the box, make sure that the parking brake is on. You do so by pumping the brake and then pressing down the lever. To get into the box, you can just take a big step if you're tall enough, or you can open the door here. That makes it easy. Once seated, there are 2 Y belts for smaller children, as well as a car belt for around the waist. There is plenty of space for your items in the box, and if you need some extra space, you can also remove the bench and place things below the bench. Once your passengers are all set, you can start driving around, and I'll show you how to get started. First, make sure that the key is on the right position and that the backlight is on. Then go to the controller, press the on button. Like that, the screen will turn on. And then you can see how much battery you have, and you can also see in what assist level you are. As soon as the screen is on, you can always use the throttle to accelerate. Without pedaling, the speed is only 5 kilometers per hour, but once you're pedaling, the sensor is telling the engine that it can accelerate further. Let me just show you how to use the smartphone holder. First, you press to open it up. You can place your smartphone, and then it goes back together. But to make it go back together, you need to press this button. Sometimes it works that you press your phone in hard. And then once everything is as you like it, you can secure this position. In the back there is a red button that you have to press up. And like this, it cannot be opened. For the gears, there's 2 levers. The big one is to shift down, and there is one below to shift up. If you can't find it, just go down with your thumb and try to find the lever there. You can adjust the height of the saddle. There is a quick release. You just use your thumb to open it up, and then you can adjust the height and close it again. If you are new to this type of cargo bike, my recommendation is that you put the pedal assist on a very low level. It could be even 0, and that you only ask for additional power with the throttle when you actually need it. Like this, you make sure that you're not in a turn and suddenly get a push from the engine, which can feel very uncomfortable. It is important when you're new to driving around with a Christiania bike that you're observing the following rules. First of all, when you're turning, the pole will tilt inside the middle. This is a design so that you keep your weight inside the center of the turn. And I'll show you how to do that. So if I go left, I keep the weight inside turn. Now this is the extreme. Usually it will just maybe look like this. But what's important is that you don't do the opposite. Now I show you how not to do it. And that would be like this. As you can see, if you turn the wrong way around, the box will tilt. If you want to remove the battery because you leave the bike for a long time or because you need to charge it overnight, take the battery key and put it in the lock. Then press the key in, turn it to the left, and then use one hand to push out the battery and the other hand to pull it out. To insert the battery, just take it and slide it in from the back. In the very end, sometimes you need to push a little extra. When you lock the bike, first take the chain and find an object you can tie it to, for example, some bike stands or a tree. And then put the pin inside the lock, open with the key, and then also lock the frame and remove the key. When you remove the key, you know that it's locked. There is a trick for when the chain isn't long enough. And you can take out the chain and untie it from the bike. And you can tie it around an object. Then you get much more chain, so you can reach the bike